Hey everyone, it's Jennifer Joy. Hello, I'm so excited to be with you this morning talking about how you can take your business to the next level. And while I'm going to be specifically talking about your business today, this is how you can take anything to your next level. Your health, your relationships, your creativity, whatever it is, you can move it to the next level. Now, for those of you who have not been in the group, who've not heard these videos, I am a life purpose and creativity specialist. It's what I've been coaching creatives for 20 years. I'm also a creative, so I am really good at understanding what goes on in the mind. And I love it when I get so many comments that say, oh, it's like you're reading my mind. I'm like, yes, I know. I've been there, done that, and I've coached hundreds, thousands, if I look at my TV career as well, or my TV stint, thousands of people I have coached. So yes, I am in your mind. And today we are going to talk about, like I said, how do you take something to the next level? So I'm that creativity life purpose specialist. I am also trained for the last 12 years. I have been a certified fearless living coach. And actually I'm at the master level. I train other coaches. I'm a mentor, you name it, I'm there. Been coaching for a long time. And what it means to be a certified fearless living coach is it means knowing how to bust through the fear, right? The fear of rejection, the fear of failure, the fear that you're not good enough, that your work's not good enough, the fear of pricing your work too high, the fear of pricing your work too low, the fear of success, right? What happens if I'm successful and life changes so fast that I can't turn it off? So I'm here to help you master those fears. And if you've been in the community for a while, you know that one of my favorite Fearless Living tools, created by Rhonda Britton, the founder of the Fearless Living Institute, is this stretch, risk, or die bullseye right here. And that is what we're talking about today. This is how you take your business to the next level. And it's why here in the community, every Saturday, I have Stretch Yourself Saturday, which helps us celebrate those stretches that will take us to the next level. So I just gave it away there, right? The stretches that will take you to the next level. I'm going to get a drink, just a moment. Excuse me. Still early here. But I wanted to jump on early so that I could get this information out to you before my day gets busy. So this is the Stretch, Risk, Die bullseye. And here in the middle is your comfort zone. I think it reads backwards in this on Facebook Live, but it is your comfort zone. So it's called your comfort zone, but I like to call it your known zone. So it's what you are doing right now. It's what is known to you, your common everyday life. So if I wake up at 5:30, which I do on weekdays, excuse me. If I wake up at 5:30, that's my known zone. I don't mind waking up at 5:30 most mornings, but even if I hate it, even if I'm like, oh, I hate the alarm at 5:30, I don't like it, that is still my comfort zone because it's what's known to me. It's what I do every day. So it's your common experience, your day-to-day life, your day-to-day choices, your day-to-day emotions, your day-to-day business. So I want you to think a moment about your business. What is your current known zone? Maybe it is, doing a couple commissions a year. Maybe it's writing 1,000 words a month. Maybe that is your known zone. Maybe it's watercolors and you haven't done oils, right? Or you haven't done sculpture. So what are you doing right now? And again, I want you to think specifically of your business. And for some of you, it might be, right now, I've had clients, right now I'm selling a painting for $20,000. That is my known zone. Or your known zone might be, I don't sell paintings. I've sold a couple in the past, but it's not part of my regular experience. So identify your known zone. Now we're going to do the Stretch, Risk, Die bullseye. This is key, all right? So the next layer here is the stretch. And I put it's kind of hard to tell, but it's a yellow circle, sort of that yellow circle. A stretch is something that you know you can do, but you just haven't done it yet. You know you can do it, but you just haven't done it yet. So think about the things in your business, in your creativity. Hi, Paula. The things that you know you can do, but you just haven't done it yet. So maybe it's doing some research. Maybe it's doing making a phone call. Maybe it's doing a little sketch of a different type of thing. Maybe it's increasing, instead of 1,000 words a month that you're writing, maybe it's, oh, I could probably do 1,200 words a month. Okay, so that's the stretch zone. Then, and Paula, you've seen this. I've talked to the kids about this at the theater. The next level is the risk zone. The risk is a risk of failure, a risk of rejection, a risk of success. But we usually talk about the risk of failure, risk of rejection. But that's where the risk comes in. Okay? So now think of things that you could do that would risk that rejection or risk that failure. It probably means stepping out in a bigger way. So where is that risk zone for you? What could you do that would mean a risk or a die? So maybe it is contacting an art agent. Maybe it's contacting a gallery. Maybe it's self-publishing your writing, because then you would see, ooh, how many people are buying this, right? So what is your risk zone? And what are some activities in your business that would be in the risk zone? And then finally, there's the die zone. It's the red circle. So this is farthest from your known zone, and it's so crazy. It's such a crazy idea that it feels like you're going to die if you do that. Like, you're not going to die. It's not like, you know, jumping out of a plane necessarily die. But you just, oh my gosh, it brings up so much nervousness and anxiety. You couldn't imagine doing that. That's your die zone. So think about what might be in your die zone. Maybe it is teaching a class. For some of you, I know that's in your known zone. But maybe it's teaching a class. Maybe it's putting yourself out there and claiming yourself as a professional artist. Oh my gosh, so uncomfortable, I might die. Or it feels like I die. So that is the die zone. Now here's the thing. Here is why these are the key right here, and why it pertains, why it's a fearless living tool. Is that right here on the edge of your comfort zone, the edge of your known zone, is fear and resistance. So why are you not doing something? Like, you know you could do it in the stretch zone, but you just haven't done it yet? It's because there's fear and resistance holding you in the comfort zone, trying to make you think that it's better to just stay put. Don't do anything, just stay where you are. We know what this is like, is what your psyche says. We know what this is like, and we don't want you to do anything new. So just stay put. Same thing with the risk zone, right? The risk zone is farther from your comfort zone. So fear and resistance kick it up another level. Oh my gosh, do not step into the risk zone. So you might actually get, excuse me, now that I've got the throat thing, okay, I've got like hair in my face. So the risk zone is, there are more physical symptoms of fear. Maybe your heart beats faster. Maybe you get sweaty palms. Maybe your scalp tingles. Your throat tightens. That's a big one for me. Your stomach feels clenched. That's the risk zone. And then the die zone, like I said, it physically feels like, oh my gosh, I might have an absolute panic attack. Like, it is so far out of my known zone that I feel like I'm physically going to die. All right? So there's fear on the outside of that comfort zone. So your next level in your business, I know a lot of personal development people are like, go for the gold. If you don't go big, go home. Well, going into the risk zone is nice sometimes. I've done it. It's great. It can create new habit. It can create big change in your life. It can be very good. Yet, you don't have to go to the risk zone. And as a matter of fact, if you are going to the risk zone, chances are you need someone there with you, some coach or support buddy, someone to hold your hand and really help you when that fear comes up, right? So your next level is not necessarily the risk zone, like most professional development people or personal development people will tell you. Go for the gold. No. Your next level lies right here in the stretch zone. It is literally your next level, right? Here's your comfort zone, your known zone. Your next level is the stretch zone. It's those things that you know you can do, but you just haven't done them yet. Here's what happens when you move into that zone regularly. And I'm going to give you a little example. So for me, when I started this group, we're a year old now, yay! And when I started this group a year ago, it was literally mostly a stretch. Now, the risk came of getting people into the group, right? That's something that I could have failed at is, oh my gosh, my advertising might fail, but you know what? I can just tweak it, right? Until I get it right. So that was my risk. But the truth is, I've been on TV. I was a broadcast major in college. That's what my degree is broadcast and electronic communication. So the truth is, doing video is something I knew I could do, but I just hadn't really done it regularly yet. I'd done it, but not regularly, right? So my stretch zone was starting this group. Now, many people have done the 30-day video challenge. Are you familiar with that? I know I had never done that before. So I moved into my stretch zone first, opening up this group, starting to do videos once or twice a week. It's still sort of my normal pace is usually once or twice a week. But this stretch that used to be once or twice a week videos is now my comfort zone. Because that's what happens. When we take those stretches, our comfort zone actually grows to encompass the stretch zone. That is why it's our next level. And guess what? Fear and resistance come up, but not as much, right? So then I started going, okay, I've been doing these videos a month or two. So it was February when I started the group. So in April, I decided to do a 30-day video challenge. And I took you through the Change Your Life in 30 Days book. Those are excellent videos if you want to go back in the archives and check it out. The Change Your Life in 30 Days book. That was my risk, or that had been a risk, and it was now in my stretch zone, right? It was something that I knew after doing a couple months of videos, right? Doing videos regularly became part of my known zone, my comfort zone. So doing a 30-day challenge then moved from the risk zone to the stretch zone, to something I knew I could do, but I just hadn't done it. And that is how you move to the next level. And what's great is not only do you grow, and not only does your business increase, but your confidence increases. Because as you're growing into the next stretch zone, your confidence gets more and more and more. So again, as that zone grows, you can start taking on things that used to be a risk, used to be a die. So that's what I have for you today. I would love it if you drop into a comment, what is in your stretch zone right now? What is something that you know you could do, but you just haven't done it yet? And again, fear and resistance is going to come up for you. If you need any support with that, whether you're taking a stretch or a risk, send me a private message and I will contact you and we can get on the phone and I can help you take that step. Again, whether it's the stretch or whether, life sometimes puts you in the risk zone too. But for right now, I want you to focus on those stretches and how you can move to the next level by going for that zone. Thank you so much for those of you who've been watching. I've seen people come on and off. And again, I would love to hear a comment, any insight you've had, and what is in your stretch zone. Take care, everyone. Have a great day. Get out there. Express yourself. Take those stretches, right? And share your spark. Bye-bye, everyone.